Good evening. My name is Winnie. Today, I want to share with you the success journey of Yole, who has been my client the last couple of weeks. We have been working together on our SMART goal, and today I will present to you the progress we have made. Yole has achieved his goal of finding his voice in group activities, but also uncover some valuable insights into his personal growth. In the last 4 weeks, I have witnessed Yole's progress as he confronted the challenge of giving and receiving feedback. As you can see from the success dashboard, Yole has been giving out a considerable amount of constructive feedback over time. From week 1 to week 4, he has given feedback from 2 to 7 to 7 every week. And on the receiving feedback side, he has received feedback from his teammate consistently between 3 to 5 every week. And as we can see, Yole has felt more and more comfortable towards giving and receiving feedback because his feeling has improved from 6 to 7 over time. Yole's success was not just about overcoming obstacles. It was about understanding the emotional barriers that hinders his progress. As you can see from this table, sometimes Yole's ego and emotion got into his way. And as a coach, myself, I can witness the transformation that he made over time. He realized the mindset that he needs to change. And then he also understands the way that he needs to control his emotion and find a better way to deliver his message. So as a coach, one crucial lesson that I learned from this journey is the importance of setting clear goals, tracking the progress, and maintaining open communications. In guiding Yole, I discovered the power of weekly reflections. And this kind of structured approach not only helped me and also helped Yole to summarize the results, discover the challenges, and we collaboratively find the solutions. As I reflect on this experience, I recognize that how it can help me become a better leader in the future. I think going forward, I will commit to being more attuned to my team's needs, understanding their challenges, listen to them, and celebrate their success every step of the way. So this is my presentation for today, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
That's nice.
Thank you.
That's very nice. That is well thoughtful presentation. And I liked it. I
Thank
like
you
it.
very much. Okay, so let's.
Kind of make me want to go back to do mine, but I will leave mine the way it is because I like it. I like the conversation we had in ours, in mine. So I will leave it like that.
Okay, sounds good. So Yole, we have been working together the last 4 weeks. I would love to hear from you on what I have done well and what do you think could be improved as well.
Um Working with you these 4 weeks, I think one thing you really done well is not connecting with me on a different level and trying to understand where um where my struggles is coming from. And you just don't want numbers. You take your time, you go above your way to ask me even stuff that I talked about last week as my struggle. You ask about me this next week how I dealt with it. because of I dealt with the issue last week. That is something that you really do. You did very well in this in our time working together. And another thing you really did very well that I really like working with you is you're very considerate of time, understanding that not every time my schedule is kind of tough. I understand that I'm not available every time because of my busy schedule with class and basketball.
Mhm.
But working with you this period, as you always find a way of fitting into my schedule, and you really don't complain about if we want to meet today. I'll be like, oh, can we do it tomorrow because of basketball? You always you're very considerate in that aspect. I really appreciate that, and that's one thing I really love working with you this period for real.
Thank you. I appreciate that as well. I think it's a mutual understanding between us. I know you're busy, I'm busy, so it's good that we always find time together
Mhm.
to discuss this.
Yeah, it was awesome. And so another thing I feel like we could do better, you could do better is um really understanding that um like you said it in your last video, just we could connect more on a deeper level. I feel like we could understand the issues better. But on your own end, I feel like you should push more from me.
Mm.
I feel like you should request more from me during this time with trying to figure out numbers and feelings and all that. I feel like sometimes some things just let slip and you didn't really kind of hold me accountable um, for it. But like I say, it's a push and pull relationship. It's not a one-way street. I didn't do a good job on my hand as a client too um with that situation. So I'm not putting the blame all on you. It's a it's a two-way street. So
No,
yeah.
I think that thank you for the feedback. I think that's a really good feedback that like, as a coach, it's always good to push the client a little bit, right? To not only just be okay with the response that you give me, but I need to see if there's anything that like you could have done more, like or you can do more in the future. So I yeah, I definitely will pay more attention to it in the future and then see what like we I feel like we need to collaborate to like come up with some solution or like some goal together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's something we should definitely look at in the future as we move on into our careers and stuff. I feel like that's something that will really help us. And another thing I just want to talk about is how you really pay attention to to stuff like to the stuff going on because like the story I was about to say is I told you I had an issue with one of my teammates and I kind of resort to my number spike or low for that week, and the next week you asked me about the issue, about how did I resolve the issue. If I resolve the issue with my teammate, I feel like that moment right there was one of the moments and be like, okay, you really care about um this stuff, and you that was a little bit of holding me accountable to make sure that to see where I'm at and how I resolve that issue. So yeah, that was a nice experience working with you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It makes me happy that you remember that and you pay attention to that as well. I'm glad that I'm glad
Yeah,
to hear that.
of course. I think that's nice. And no, just like another thing, I just want to have more conversation with you. I feel like you're a very interesting person. and I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know. I like my when I was saying I have the Asian and you eat
What?
four. You eat four.
Yeah, 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 I do. I
You
like
you
that.
know you know hot pot.
Yeah, of course. Let's
Yeah,
let's go one day.
I like hot pots. So
Okay. I know some good hot pots places. So,
oh, in in the Bronx.
probably not in the Bronx, but in Queens and in Manhattan.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. But yeah, I feel like sometimes because culture is not like it could be friends too. Like before we become before we can trust each other, we need to understand each other. We need to connect with each other. Like I think
Hmm.
if we become friends, um will be more relaxed and be open to the conversation. Um,
Yes, yes.
yeah, the
Uh,
relation.
relationship definitely will and would help in the future for moving on because I feel like if we develop relationship that it's not just meeting for numbers or once a week and stuff. If we develop that relationship, I think that would have be be better for this exercise too.
Yeah.
But I
No,
mean,
I agree.
it's just but
100%.
we I mean it's tough too. It's tough too to develop relationship like that when we online. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it's a way if it's a in-person class, I feel like that relationship would have create himself. There would have been moments where
Hmm.
there would have been chances to create that relationship. So
Hmm.
um, I feel like that would have taken the place of that for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I think it just all the online classes, the virtual experience make it a little bit difficult.
Yeah, make it a little bit difficult because I don't know if I'm gonna meet you in person. You know what I mean? Like,
I think we definitely should be in person. And also,
yeah.
actually, I was thinking we have you guys are playing St. John's on December 16th, right? Or
Yes, we
so
play
they,
this in the Barclays Center.
yeah. So I would love to like go watch it and then see like cheer like to see you playing um playing and then cheering for you as well.
That would be I can that would be nice. I can leave you a ticket.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I got one ticket to spare. So after this meeting, you can send me your. I already got your email and your phone number and your name. So yeah, I'll just add you to one of my lists for the game. So you don't have to get pay for ticket because I know I heard the ticket is like $20 to $30. So
Oh,
I'll
wow.
just I'll put you on my list so you can just attend, come for free. That would be nice too for you to come.
Yeah, yeah, I would love to come. I was thinking you are on the team, so what's the perfect things to,
Hmm.
what is the better things to come cheer you and see how you interact with your teammates and like, I see you in action.
That's nice. When I leave you the ticket, I think they will send you an email closer to the date. They will email the ticket will come to your email address.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, perfect. I think I would look forward to work with you in the future and see you at the game.
That's nice. Looking forward to see you too. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Let me stop the recording.